All right, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back. KingXeph here, back with another unpack video for you guys. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys have been enjoying your week. Sorry for the long delays and sorry for the absence. Think we've made a... What was the last video I made? I can't remember. Oh, it was for Oz. It was a couple weeks ago. I've been lacking on the videos. Sorry, I've been recovering from sickness and been super busy from work. And then also the Locana Championships has been last week and this week. And I've been prepping and playing and a bunch of other things for that. So it's just been a very busy couple weeks between adulting and play and all that other stuff and giving you guys some updates. So I apologize for the absence. More videos will be coming very, very soon. I'm going to be giving you guys a little kind of update because, of course, the next set will be coming out in a couple weeks. And then we're going to talk about the set championships and a bunch of other things. But today really yesterday was the release of the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh set, Legacy of Destruction. So we're going to go ahead and crack this thing open. Unfortunately, I missed the opportunity. I really didn't miss it. I just didn't purchase this set in OCG to open it up early. A lot of stuff has been coming out in the OCG, and I've kind of just been prioritizing other stuff. So I want to open other things from the OCG before I open that. So I was just like, yeah, I really don't care so much about that set. I might come back to it in the future because it's not stupid expensive to buy an OCG box. But, you know, usually I do the OCG version and then I do the TCG version. And then I do a Blister versus Boosters generally. I don't know if I'm going to do a Blister versus Booster for this one yet. I'm not really too iffy on the cards in the set. That's just me personally, but if you guys would like to see a Blister versus Boosters for this, give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us all that other stuff in the comments. If enough of you guys want to see a Blister versus Booster for this one, I will make it happen. But regardless, we're going to go crack this box open. It just came out yesterday for the OTS stores, so for anybody that's into Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have a local card shop, you should be able to go to any card shop and purchase this set right here, right now. If you don't and don't have access to a local store, then it'll be available tomorrow, Friday, everywhere else, Target, Walmart, and all your other big box locations. So if you're interested in this set in particular, you can check that out. And of course, if you don't have a local card shop in your area, then be on the lookout for that tomorrow. But let's get this thing going. First and foremost, like I said, for anybody that's new to the channel or returning people, thanks for returning. We're still on a goal for 750 subscribers. So we are about 100 and I think 19 or 120 subscribers away from 750. So if you're new to the channel and you like content like this and you just love to see our voice and IB Friction's voice and a bunch of other things, give us a subscribe, check us out, wait to the end of the video. Of course, when we do get to our 1,000 subscriber goal, we'll do our very next giveaway. But right now, next goal is 750, and then be on the lookout for more content. And then if you have any recommendations or stuff that you want to see from us in the future, also let us know in the comment section right below. We'd like to take any of you guys' criticisms and advice under consideration and give you guys the content that you would like to see. So do us a favor and give us a comment or praise us or anything, or even roast us in the comments. All comments are welcome. But let's get this thing cracking, since I like to rant and I don't want this video to last 45 minutes. So we have the Legacy of Destruction booster box, current new set. And to be honest with you guys, I kind of actually been enjoying. I should have grabbed the unboxing knife. Yep, should have grabbed the unboxing knife because apparently they decided to use Gorilla Glue or superhuman tape for the cellophane for this box. Come on. I'm already losing the battle with plastic here. Usually I have my unboxing knife. It's actually like not that far. I'm just too lazy to go reach and grab it. So, but no, recently I think since Phantom Nightmares, like I don't know if they've just been using different cardboard or if they've just been packaging the boxes a little bit better, but I feel like the packaging for the newer sets has been a lot neater than than older sets in the past. Like the boxes feel a little bit more tightly compressed, like it's like perfectly molded for the packs themselves. And then of course the booster packs themselves have been looking just a little bit nicer. It might just be a difference it just might just because the designs of every set this year is really cool, or they just changed a couple quality things and coloring and a bunch of other random stuff. I don't know what Konami's doing. They're making a couple decent changes in terms of appearance, not so much in quality control in the cards themselves. They're still working on that part, I guess. But the small little things that they've been modifying and changing has been nice and welcoming. So we'll see what we get there. Of course, the next set following this one will be Rarity Collection. That comes out next month. I have to see if I can get my hands on that because, unfortunately, although they did give you more cards and more things out of that set, they did up the price of that one. So we'll see how that kind of turns out when we get there. I would have loved to open up a case for that, but a case was like 1,300 bucks, and I ain't got that kind of money just to burn. Not yet. So we'll see how that goes. But let's check this out. So we got Gurcoil, the Steel Somatic Smasher, Sinful Spoils of the Slumber Morris, another Sinful Spoil card. Extinguishing the Ashened. Unfortunately, this set is the Ashen monsters are not really that good. Museo Kaiba, the Moonfang Dragon. This is a retrain because I think the original Museo Kaiba was just a basic. Yeah, it was just a normal monster. My monster me correctly. It was an older, much older card, but just a normal monster. And then we have our first foil, super rare, Ancient Gear Dark Golem. So this is the new Ancient Gear support. 3,000, 3,000. This monster becomes Ancient Gear Golem on the field in the graveyards. Card normal summon, special summon. You can add up to 2 cards, Ancient Gear cards, and or Gear Town from your deck to your hand except Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Then discard 1 card. Also, you cannot set cards for the rest of this turn. You can only use the effect of Ancient Gear Golem once per turn. If this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate spell or traps until the end of the damage step. Nice. This actually is a pretty decent card for an Ancient Gear Golem card. Kopo, the Melodious Songstring, for a fairy. Sangan Summoning. Oh yeah, this is that. I think this card is kind of OP. During your main phase, 1 fire dragon monster you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. During your main phase, you can add 1 Tenpai dragon from your deck to your hand and then discard 1 card. You can only use this effect of Sangan Summoning once per turn. If this card is destroyed during the damage battle phase, you can target 1 dragon synchro monster you control and double its attack points. This is a field spell, so it works well with the Tenpai dragons. Chrishard Witch, followed by Whis, the Lightsworn Archfiend, which is Lightsworn support. Just in case you guys don't know, I think the next starter deck, or the next structure deck that comes out in the TCG is a Lightsworn reprint / redo. So like they did with Dark Worlds, it's the old Lightsworn deck with some added new cards and some new support, and retrain the deck. So let's see, Talons of the Solomon, Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit. So it looks like a new Zoma trap card. So one of the trap monsters, not too bad. Ancient Gear Advance, another Ancient Gear card. And Papa's Footsteps. Okay, nice. Followed by Metal Rolneus. This card looks very sophisticated and complicated. Looks like it's very attribute based. And then we got Momentalian Fusion, Ancient Gear Commander, Goblin Riders Grand Pileup, and then another Christian Rich. So we're pulling right now so far some Ancient Gear support. Also keep in mind this is a core booster set, so we should get 2 secret rares and then 4 ultras. So we'll see which ones we get out of that one. Sinful Spoil Struggle, another Sinful Spoil card, another Ancient Gear Advance. Jungle Dweller, this card just looks dark. 2,500 attack, 1,800 defense. Tantrum Toddler, followed by, and I can't read this, Flowering Etelope, the Millennius Magnificent. So it's another super. Ragnarika, Mantis Monk, which is one of the new archetypes for Link monsters. So the insect, reptile, and plant support. Right Lord, Sinful Spoils, Subdual, and then Gruesome Grave, Squalor. All right, so far we're starting on kind of light, kind of low B. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing great, nothing crazy. So then another Ragnarika card. Sangan Kaiman, so I'm assuming this is one of the Tenpai support cards. Sankenpai Baiken Dragon. A lot of letters there. Another Jungle Dweller. Blessing of the Voiceless Voice. So this is one of the new Voiceless Voice cards. I don't know what that one does. Followed by our very first Tenpai Dragon. This is a new archetype that they created for this. This is a Dragon Tuner. To my knowledge, all of them, for except maybe 2, I think, are all commons. I think one is a super and another one is an ultra, if my memory serves me correctly from what I kind of looked them up. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that archetype because I kind of heard about it, but I really didn't look too much into it. But it looks like it might be another cool archetype down the road. But we'll see. We don't know. Ashen the Endlessness, Extinguishing the Ashened, followed by Alzia the Dragoness of the Deranged Devotion. This card looks kind of cool. I like the way this art looks. Centurion Gargoyle number 2, so another Centurion card, followed by our very first secret rare, Varidas, the Final Bringer of the End Times. Okay, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense. What does this thing do? When your opponent activates a card effect, you can detach one of the materials from the card and get the activation, and then detach 1 material from this card, then destroy 1 card on the field. So wait, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, then you can detach one material from this card. So essentially you detach 2. You need 2 plus level 10 monsters, so oh yeah. You can destroy one card in the field, and if this card attacks while it has material, you can destroy one card in the field. If this Xyz monster destroyed by destroyed, you can destroy one card in the field. So this card just destroys a lot. Okay. This card just destroys a lot. Valmonica and Inevitable, so the Valmonica support, followed by another Senseless Spoils, Ragnarika Samurai Beetle, and Blink. Oh, this was the broken card. Target one link monster in the field, return it to the extra deck, then you can special summon one monster from your graveyard that was sent as a link material. So this is an Appaloosa out. It's a common, it's a quick play. You can pretty much instantly out a Appaloosa or out a IP Masquerena, even out an Access Code Talkers, but that's just like, hey, activate that, completely get rid of any link monster that was on the board. So that card is severely broken, and for it to be a common is quite surprising. Ragnarika Hunting Dance, Ashen of the Endlessness, Melonius Chincardo, singing Kempai, Way Where There's a Will. Field spell. Way Where There's a Will. I don't know who named this card. This looks like it could be a Gold Pride card, but I'm not going to read that because that's just a tongue twister just to read. Another copy of the Tempai Dragon, Carlos Circular Sphere, Valmonica, followed by Ragnarika Beetle. Way Where There's a Will. Who named that? Who decided to be cute with trying to make a tongue twister for a card name? You already make already complicated card names as it is. Now you're going to give us a tongue twister. Gorgoyle the Steel Semantic, Simultaneous Equation Cannons. I'm sorry, I can't read. It's dark. It's late. Refrain of Melonius Singstar, Senpai Dragon, followed by, Mirage Mirror Force. This is one of the new Mirror Force card. Good for illusion archetypes. Let's say when your opponent declares an attack, special summon one illusion monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, return the attacking monster to the hand. If a face-up illusion monster you control leaves the field by your opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon one illusion monster from your hand or graveyard, and you can only use this effect once per turn. So good for the illusion archetype. Monster of the Melonius Maestra, followed by another Weaselites for an Archfiend, Double Die. The where did I go, and then Ragnarika Monk. All right, so far one of the 2 secrets has been pulled. No ultras have been seen in sight, and no QCRs. I don't know if we're gonna get a QCR in this one. That will test our luck. We've been doing pretty hot recently with QCRs, pulling out of boxes, but we might be a little bit colder now. You generally get one in an OCG box, but TCG boxes are a little bit less common than that one. But you never know. Back to that, another one of the Alzas, Extinguishing the Ashened, Talons of the Shring. And here's our second secret rare, Future Silent. So this is like the Silent Magician support. Add one monster that mentions Shining Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand, and then if you activate this card during the battle step while you control a Shining Sarcophagus, and a monster that mentions it, each player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. You can only activate 1. So this is pretty much a card of sanctity. It's a quick play spell. It's a card of, it's actually a good card of sanctity if you're using the new sarcophagus creatures. So not bad at all. Not good for your opponent though, because of course you kind of don't want your opponent to draw 6 cards. But hey, if your resources are low and you need some assistance, it can help. But that's basically what Card of Sanctity did in the anime. Both players draw until they had 6 cards, and then of course when the card came out in real life, it was absolute double dumpster juice. So yeah, another Zoma. I feel like I'm pulling the exact same commons over and over again. Sinful Spoil Struggle, followed by Shaman of the Ashen City, so another Ashen card. Dinophagus Docus, Archfiend, another Monk, and another Ragnarika Lizard. We have pulled like the same commons over and over again. I'm like, I'm not seeing any variance in my common pulls, so meh. This box is cold, I guess. We'll see. But I think as with this set of like Phantom Nightmare, most of the good cards are ultras. So let's keep going and keep searching. Talons, Sinful Spoils, followed by another Mirage Mirror Force, another Double Die, Ancient Gear Duel, so a new common, thank goodness. Stronghold of the Hidden Folly, and then another one of the Lizard Doses. We are about halfway through. Nothing crazy, still no ultras. We pulled both secrets, so there are no more secrets unless we have an error box. So we're gonna keep going at, and should be looking for 4 ultras. Tantrum Toddler, Sinful Spoils, Ragnarika Skeleton, another Sinful Spoils, followed by Elder of the Ashen. So I think this is actually the strong Ashen monster. Another Duel, another Ragnarika, Gruesome Grave, Smolier, and then another one of the lizards. We are really pulling nothing but duplicates of commons. All of these commons we've been pulling, we've already pulled. Just seeing them over and over and over again, so we'll see. Melonious Crescendo, Melonious Twin Dragon, so finally a new common. Valmonica Disarmama, and Papa's Footsteps, we already pulled that one. And our first ultra rare, Valburial the Dragon Undertaker. This card looks dope. Can't read it because the gold text kind of flushes in with that, but it looks very amazing. But it's an illusion monster, so hey, okay. Goblin Biker. I'm not gonna read it because it's a little bit long description. Another Blink Out. I definitely would probably put that in a couple of my decks. I'll probably side that out because right now Apollousa is running rampant in the meta because of Snake Eyes. So to just have an instant out to Apollousa would be amazing. Okay, finally a new card, Lightsworn. I guess I'll probably help out with the Lightsworn cards, Lightsworn deck. I might play that deck when it comes back out. Reframe, Ragnarika, and then Dandy White Lion. So a new Dandelion. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can special summon 3 Dandelion tokens. In defense position, you cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect. Oh, that sucks. Well, maybe not. Well, it works like the other Dandelion, but you could special summon. But this one says specifically you cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect. But if this card was destroyed in battle on your opponent's turn, and then they proceed to their main phase 2 or end phase, then that works to your advantage because that gives you some material. But otherwise, oh, there's the other Tempai Dragon. Nice. But otherwise, if you activate this effect on your turn, then it kind of hurts you. So I guess that's a Dandelion retrain, but a weaker version of it. I don't know. It might have some actual practical uses to it, but I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Right now, we're just cracking these things open. Melonious Concerto, another one of the Steel Smashers, Ashen of the Endlessness, Turn Silent, so another Silent Magician card that requires Shining Sarcophagus. Third Blink Out, perfect. I have 3 of them now. And that one. All right, moving on. I feel like, Turn Silent, I think Gold Sarcophagus, or no, Shining Sarcophagus, I think that's an Ultra. So I think we might be in for something nice if we pull that out of here. So we'll see. Exaggerating the Ashen, Talon Sherlin, Ancient Gear Advance, another one of these, and then Metal Tronus, so that's the second one of those we pulled. This thing again, another Ragnarika, and another Double Die. We are pulling literally nothing but duplicates. And I get their commons. And you're bound to get duplicates commons, but it's like, I feel like every pack I open is like the same cards over and over and over again. It's just kind of funny. I don't think I've seen that much of the same duplicates per pack in a booster box outside of doing like Blister versus Boosters where I'm opening up 48 packs, so I expect to see non-stop duplicates. But we'll keep going. We still have, 3 Ultras left to go. Hopefully one of them Shining Sarcophagus. Tantrum and Papa's Footsteps. Singing Kaiman. And there's our second one, the Lightsworn Dragonling. I think this is definitely for the Lightsworn deck, but I think this is one of the good cards in this set. Like I said, I can't remember which cards are really, really good and which ones aren't, but I think that's one of them. So far, our second of our 4 Ultras has been pulled. Still kind of hoping that we pull Shining Sarcophagus. And then the Silent Swordsman, I don't know if that's a secret or if that's an Ultra. So maybe we'll see it there. So another Pyramid Dragon, another Zoma, Jungle Dragon, followed by this, and then Goblin Rider, Troka, Gyuri, so another Super, nothing crazy, another Tempai Dragon, Right Lord, Ragnarika Samurai Beetle, and then the Dinosaur, Dacus, Dinovatus Dacus. All right, moving on to the next card. Reframe Melonious Sing Strong, Simultaneous Equating, Singing Kimpai, followed by this, and okay, so here's our third, Vados, Dragon of Endless Darkness. Also, this is the Vados. This is the new Vados card. The Vados Fusion. Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, +2, level 9 or lower power monsters. This card looks really cool, but I think it's really bad. Let me see. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. Okay, that's not terrible. If this card is fusion summon, you can destroy all spell or traps your opponent's controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, quick effect, you can send one action card you control to the graveyard, destroy that card. Yeah. It's not horrible, but for the what you need to get it out is a little tricky. So I'm not a fan. Like, it's effective. Basically, you summon it and it's a Harpy's Feather Duster, and then you can discard an action card you have on the field and destroy a card that was played. So it's not bad, but it's just not great. So I said it's a lot of work to get it out. So that's, and then Silent Swordsman 0. So that's our last Ultra. But let's see what this one does. Once per turn during standby phase, increase this card's level by 1. So it starts at level 4, goes to level 5. When this card's level is higher than its original level, it gains attack equal to the difference times 100. Why did they word it like that? It gains attack equal to the difference times 500. So it starts off at 1,000 attack points. Based on the following turn, it'll get a 500 attack point boost, and the second one will get another one. They just worded that very weird. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets Shining Sarcophagus or monsters that mention it that you can control, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, increase this card's level by 1. Okay. All right. So what does the new Silent Swordsman do? Because if that's Silent Swordsman 0, and you consistently, every turn it gains a level, and then, of course, if you have one negate if you have something that targets a monster that uses Shining Sarcophagus or that card itself, and then it gains another level. So what does the other Silent Swordsman do? I don't know. If you guys happen to know, leave it in the comments. I'm going to look it up later, but humor me if you beat me to it, just put it in the comments below. Tantrum Toddler. So everything else from here should be a super. Pirate Knight, yep. Followed by the rest, another Tempai Dragon. So I think we might have gotten at least 3 of each of the Tempai Dragons, hopefully. We have last 4 packs. There's still a chance that we can pull a QCR. But otherwise, in my personal opinion, I think this box was a little cold other than the Lightsworn Dragon. But I think that might be a valuable card. Well, I mean, not super valuable, but definitely one of the more money cards. Enlightenment Dragon, so there's the other one. Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon, so another Lightsworn card. This is a super? That's odd. I mean, I'm not blaming them. Like, it was nice to have some decent cards that be lower rarity, so that way you're more likely to pull them and they're cheap. But I thought that would have been an ultra at the absolute least. Maybe a secret, but it's a super. I don't know. Maybe a lot of these cards will make more sense once the Lightsworn deck comes back out. We'll see. We'll analyze that when that time comes. But there's enough already happening, and I don't even think that deck's coming out until July, because May Rarity Collection comes out. June, I think, is Battle of Legends. July, I think, is Destruction. It's either June or July that deck comes out. So we'll see when that time comes. Another Dark Golem, Sinful Spoils, Melonious Fusion, Ancient Gear, and that. All right, last 2 packs. Let's see if we got lucky and pull a QCR. I would love to pull another Magicians of Bonds in Time with the orange background, but I doubt that'll happen. We pull one so far, so it'd be nice to pull the second one. And then Pendulum Witch is our super, followed by everything else that we've seen already. So last pack magic. Wish us some luck. Come on. Let's see if we get lucky and pull a QCR. I mean, at this point, it could be any QCR, but, you know, Magician of Bonds of Time would be the nice one if you did get it. I don't see any shininess, so we probably didn't get one. Usually it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, but we'll see. Valenia, Ragnarika, Tempai, Battleground Echoes. Is that Battleox and Lava Battleguard? It is. Okay. Continuous spell. What does this thing do? When this card is activated, you can add 1 level 5 Earth Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, then discard one once per turn if a monster is returned from the field to the hand. And even after damage step, add 1 Battle Witch, Rage, or Howling from your deck. Change one face-up monster to the face-down defense mode. Okay, not too crazy. Saying and summoning that, and then another Weesaiting, and then another Melonia. So, out of everything, I'd probably say this, the Silent Swordsman, Vados, the Enlightenment. This card just looks dope to me. It might not even be that good, but the card looks amazing. A Future Silent, which is going to be nice for the Silent Swordsman stuff, and then this random looking dragon as a secret rare. So like I said, this set, this secret rare just destroys a lot of stuff. If I can pick these cards up. So yeah, this thing just destroys a lot of things. But yeah, it's just a bitch to summon. 2+ level 10 monsters. Ugh. I mean, it's probably not too hard to get out, but that seems like an annoyance. And then of course support for, you know, this probably works best with this. So these two would go together. Because it is a card that mentions Simon's Sarcophagus, but it also would go with the Silent Swordsman, so, or Silent Magician. And then of course you have both of these for the Light Sworns. This thing, which is probably not good, but he just looks dope. Valbar, the Dragon Undertaker. I just like the way that card looks. And then we did pull the new Vados, but I don't think that card's that great. So that's going to conclude this video. This box is a little lackluster, but kind of, this is one of those sets where I think that, like, with a little bit of studying and once all the cards are kind of really looked at and probably mixed into other strategies, then maybe it'll turn out to be a better set. I don't feel like this set is super cool. I mean, you can make a very Yu-Gi-ish deck because you got a new Gandora and you got the new Silent Magicians, but yeah, I just don't know. And it's funny, I think the reason my mind is breaking so bad on it is because there are cards that I know that are coming out Infinite Forbidden, which is the new Exodia set. I'm thinking of those cards for this set, and that's what's really messing me up, because I'm just like, this set should come with a dope card or whatever it is, and I'm thinking, oh wait, no, that's for the set in July for Infinite Forbidden, so I'm getting my sets mixed up. But I really wasn't feeling much out of this one in particular, but only time will tell. I'll have to study some more cards. If you guys happen to know some strategies or know some things about some more of these archetypes, leave a comment down below. But if you like this content, like this video, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe if you're new. If you're looking for any future videos. And then I think I know this weekend will be Lorcana set tournaments for that, so I'll give you guys an update on how that went. We're still in search of the Asian English Blue Eyes White Dragon, so we do have a box of that'll be opening sometime early next week. Lorcana news will be coming, and a bunch of other things will be coming down the pipeline. So we'll be getting back into the swing of things, a little bit more things in motion, but yeah, just try to stay busy and all that other stuff. So in the meantime, KingXeph here, no time to explain. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.